The king of Rome wanted to know if he was going to have a son.
He went to ask the oracle who knew everything. Am I going to have a son?
She told him, you will have a grandson, but this grandson will kill you.
The king became worried, so he locked his daughter up and hoped she would never have a baby. But while she was locked up, she gave birth to her son Perseus.
The king was worried, so he threw Perseus and his daughter into the sea, hoping they would drown.
They floated far away until they came across an island.
They landed on the island and found the king of the island, who took them into his castle.
The king threw a big party at his castle.
All of the guests turned up with presents for the king. Perseus didn't realize that this was what he should do and arrived with no present.
He felt really embarrassed that he had done this. The king, however, had a mean plan to change this.
To get rid of Perseus, who he doesn't like, the king asked him to do something really dangerous. To make up for not bringing me a present, you can bring me the best present of all. You can bring me the head of the Gorgon Medusa. Perseus, who feels really bad for forgetting his present, agrees.
He sets off in his boat towards the island where the three witches live.
On Perseus' way, he met two gods named Hermes and Athena. The gods gave Perseus 5 gifts.
Here, use these 5 gifts to defeat Medusa.
The 5 gifts were a sword, a shield, flying sandals, a hat, and a bag to put Medusa's head in.
Perseus met 3 witches, which was the only one who knows where the Gorgon live, but they share one eye.
Where do the Gorgons live?
But the witches ignored him. Perseus was fed up. When the witches were passing the eye, Perseus snatched the eye of one of the witches.
If you don't tell me where the Gorgons live, I will throw your eye into the sea.
Perseus flew to Medusa's cave to hunt her down. He uses his flying sandals that the gods gave him.
He arrives ready at Medusa's cave with reflective shield and sharp sword. He is ready to complete the king's wish.
Perseus sees the Gorgons. Medusa sleeping and knows this is his chance.
Just as he was about to kill Medusa, one of the snakes hissed at him and makes him jump. He very carefully used his shield to look at Medusa without catching her eye, otherwise he would be turned to stone. He is wearing his magical cap to keep him invisible, just in case she wakes up. He slices off her head and puts it in the bag, ready to take back to the king.
Perseus uses his flying sandals to fly back to the kingdom to show the king the head of the Medusa. To get his own back on the mean king, Perseus pulls out the head of Medusa and turns the king and his cards into stone.